and better place and go to the group stage next season.
All right, man. So welcome back to the channel, guys. It's me, 80smorpho4. Today, guys, we are joined by Sebastian and me. And today we're going to be discussing about the Europa League and the Conference League draw preview. So we'll be doing our preview for this. Now, because, like I said, guys, I did a stream earlier today, I don't plan to be here for a very long time. In fact, I only plan on being here for around an hour for today. I know there are games going to extra time. We're not going to be doing a watch along for those games. We're just going to go ahead and discuss the teams that have already made it, and then we'll wait for those teams that are currently in extra time to hopefully finish. So, like I said, there's that. I hope you guys do enjoy. Of course, if you guys want to hear the Champions League draw reaction, you guys can look out that video, the stream I did earlier today, and we'll definitely do some more deep discussions about that stuff, and I'll do my predictions and stuff like that. It's just that I want to particularly focus on the Europa League. So, like I said, as far as guests is concerned, I'm probably not going to have many guests come on here. Me and Sebastian will probably be the only people here for today. I may give like one or two more people, but I don't want too many people to join. I want to have like max 4 people, because when you have so many people, it's really hard to go through a lot of things. And yeah, man. So like I said, there's that. So hello, Sebastian. Nice to see you here.
Yeah, it's pretty sad that we went out, but things can't last forever. We can't go through every time or win every game. But
Yeah.
we still got the money that we needed. So to go through the rounds, and of course from the ESA transfer, it's looking good though. But this, I hope, was a one game off. So
Yeah.
So
let's go ahead and so we're gonna go ahead and get started in around like 2 or 3 minutes to have everyone get in here. Let me just go ahead and share my socials that we're live real quick. Then we'll get started. Okay. So there will be timestamps in the description below. So the plan for today is to do 30 minutes Conference League and 30 minutes Europa League. So that would be around an hour and 5 minutes. Okay. And I have a lot of videos to prepare, guys. I got to do the weekend preview for this weekend. I also got to do my Conference League Dream Draw and my Europa League Dream Draw video. So 3 videos, man. And I got to do some homework as well that's due tomorrow. So a lot of things to do, man. A lot of things to do.
Should you? Oh, never mind.
So, yeah. And obviously, remember, guys, tomorrow will be the watch along for the Conference League and Europa League. Obviously, I wish I could be there, but unfortunately, I cannot due to the fact that I have class later that day, around like 10 a.m. And also, it's really early for me, so I will not be able to join. I will do a stream for my reaction to the draw. So maybe when I get back from class, I'll do a reaction thing to it. Okay, so.
It's mental how Hoiko made the group stage and Aiko did not.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So where is the Europa League thing? Let me read some messages. Big up to you guys. Yeah, big up to Albert, man. Thank you for joining. Awesome, BLE. Hello. AD, are you from the USA? Yeah, I do live here. Although I'm not like 100% from here because I wasn't born here. But I do have obviously I do live here, so I would say this is my country. But it's not 100%. I'm not 100% American, just so you guys know. Okay. So, yeah. Make sure you guys hit up the likes. Let's try to get to 20. Actually, let's go to 15 likes. Let's go to 15 likes. Okay, so we have let's show the pods real quick. So let's go like a pod 4. Obviously, there are some teams that I think only one team has not been confirmed yet, but other than that, team is good. So let's start with Trabzonspor, man. For me, Trabzonspor, I don't think they'll do well, man. I don't think they'll do well here.
I'm gonna say group stage.
Group stage, wow. Yeah, for me, not very good. Obviously they came down for the Champions League qualifiers and they just didn't look great. I mean, I looked at the game they had against Copenhagen. They really should have scored 1 goal, man. And the fact they couldn't score at home, they had so many shots as well. Like, it's disappointing, man. And Turkish teams in general just been really disappointing in Europe. So I'd say group stage exit for them. So now we have Union St. Galos. Probably another group stage exit. I don't think this team I don't think it's good enough. Now Zurich is a team I wouldn't sleep on. I think Zurich's a team that could actually maybe get a Conference League spot in the group stage, third maybe potentially. They're the Switzerland champions, if I'm not mistaken. So, I do think they could maybe do something. What do you think, Sebastian? I think Zurich could surprise people.
I would say get out of the group at least.
Yeah. Okay.
Omania, I would say Conference League.
Yeah, Omania probably a Conference League for them. I mean group stage exit. I think I'd say. AEK probably group stage.
Oh, it's a tough one because these separate teams is tricky because you never know what they might do, and I'm gonna say group stage.
Yeah. Okay. Next wave is Stormgrass. Stormgrass is a decent team. I actually like Stormgrass. But I'd say third or fourth, to be honest. I don't see them getting higher than third in a group.
Same. I would say third. Conference League.
Yeah, and HJK, man, Michael's team. Probably group stage exit, man. Sorry, man.
But I'm checking what the teams they play.
I just don't really think they can do it because didn't they finish bottom in the Conference League group last season?
Yeah. I'm gonna say they go third, but in the Conference League.
Okay, I can see that happening, but for me, they're not getting top two in the group. And Nantes. They're a decent team. I like the makeup of this team. I think it's a very good team. They have a very good goalkeeper, Lafont, one of the best keepers in League One, an amazing goalkeeper. And to be honest with you, I actually think they could surprise some of the pot 2 and pot 3 teams. I actually think they could be a dark horse.
I would say quarterfinals.
Okay, now that I don't know about that. That might be a bridge too far. But I think they'll surprise teams.
I think Lafont is easily the best goalkeeper in the French league.
Oh, best keeper. I had a novice in Donnarumma.
Yeah, I know people don't talk a lot of Lafont because he third choice keeper for France national team. I think if they could keep Lafont, I think they could go far in this Europa League. I have a feeling one of them.
Yeah. Okay, next we have it is Fenerbahce. Actually, hold on. Before we look into pot 3, I do want to look at some comments real quick. What about the UCL draw? Really, Mark? I did a Champions League draw earlier today. I'm not going to talk about it here. Okay. So, yeah. There hasn't been a great Turkish side since Snyder with Galatasaray. Yeah, Galatasaray, man. They're probably the last great Turkish team we've had in Europe, which is really sad, man.
And Drogba.
Okay, FC Zurich is struggling because their manager, who they won the league with name Andre Bertantra, went to Hoffenheim. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you for letting me know, actually, Blake. I actually did not know that. So, very good information. And that, maybe I might have to take back what I said about FC Zurich. But still, I think they could do decently well, I think. Perhaps. Pichu. Barca speed running back to, oh my goodness.
Oh no!
If that happens, man, I might give up with Barca Champions League. I might actually have to give up.
Next team,
man. Nantes could be an interesting team with Blas, Moises Simmons, Lafont, but the lost Colomona, it could be a gem sign in Europa League. I hope Bodo Glimt does well. Yeah, I think everyone does. Anyone that doesn't want Bodo Glimt to do well, you're mean.
Akti Bodo.
Yeah. Okay. Our Trabzonspor League winners from last season. I think they won their league. I think, right? Sebastian, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, when did we start the stream? When did we start the conference league? Europa League. I think I'll say like 5 minutes. I'll look back. Let's say 5 minutes. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the next team. We got Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce for me,
Group stage.
I could see them maybe getting third, but not really higher than third, to be honest.
Yeah, group stage. Next one is
Freiburg. Now Freiburg is a decent team. I like the makeup of Freiburg, but my
round
issue
of,
with Freiburg is they lost Schotelberg. I think that's a huge loss.
how was it round of? Is it round of 32 or round of 16?
Yeah, for which team? Freiburg.
Yeah,
Wait, what are you talking about?
like is it round of 16 or?
Oh, you
is
mean
it-
like what I have max expectations?
Mm,
Okay, for me, I'd say round of 32 probably max.
yeah, I would say round of
I feel like
32.
Freiburg won't really be having their full focus in the Bundesliga. I mean, I feel like they'll focus more on the Bundesliga than the Europa League. So, which is the reason why I don't think they'll do well in the Europa League.
Same with the next team.
Yeah,
Union Berlin.
it's the same with Union Berlin. Obviously they did get a really good striker. Obviously, Sabachu, Pivkar, whatever you call him. I don't know what he goes by these days. I think he goes by Sabachu. But
Yes.
regardless, I think Union Berlin could do well. But as I said, the squad depth is a big thing for the German teams, and I'm not really sure how they'll be able to cope with both competitions. And I think they'll be more focused on Bundesliga, so they want to try to achieve a fifth place finish. Ferencvaros for me, a decent team. They're good at home, generally pretty good at home. I mean, I don't know, man. I just don't think Ferencvaros can. I don't really see them doing well. What do you think, Sebastian?
Group stage. If I'm being honest, group stage. Like, this team ain't good. And of course, the next one is mighty Bodo Glimt.
Bodo Glimt, man. Bodo Glimt.
I'm gonna go straight up and say this. Quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals.
I think it's gonna be like their Conference League.
I don't know, man. The Europa League is tougher, man. It's tougher than Conference League.
And they have to try even more, and that's why I think they will try even more to win this thing. So, I would say quarterfinals. What about you?
I think they should, bare minimum. Actually, this could be difficult for them because I'm looking at some of the Pod 2 teams and some of the Pod 1 teams, and I think they could really struggle against those kind of teams. So it depends on the group, right? But they bare minimum should be at least third. They should be at least getting European football this season, whether that be the knockout stage or Conference League. I would like to see them do well, but I don't think they'll do as well as they did in the Conference League.
Mm.
So, for me personally, I think I'm gonna go with I feel like they're gonna get a tough group. I feel like they'll get third in the group and have to unfortunately travel to they'll drop down the Conference League. I think.
So the next team we have Midtjylland. I'm gonna go straight up and say it. Group stage. I don't think they're good enough.
Yeah, all right. Midtjylland for me, another probably group stage to be honest. Maybe Conference League potentially, but yeah, I don't know about Midtjylland. I just don't think they'll do as good as I don't think they're that amazing to be honest. They're a decent team. I know they're in the Champions League a few seasons ago. I think they played against Liverpool if I'm not wrong. Maybe Sebastian can correct me. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man, for this team.
And the next one, Real Betis, I would honestly say quarterfinals, because I think they have the team for it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Real Betis, for me, they should make it far. I think that Real Betis is probably the strongest team in this group, to be honest. Real Betis, I think they'll do well. Probably, I'd say they should at least make round of 16, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But they are in pot 3, which is kind of a worry for them because I feel like they could really struggle. They might have a tough group and they may have to go to the Conference League. So we'll see. We'll see. And then we got Sheriff Tiraspol. Obviously, we don't know what pot Sheriff will be in, but a likelihood, I think they'll be pot 2. To be honest, actually, I think they'll be pot 3. So we're not sure what Sheriff Tiraspol is, but to be honest with you guys, I think the Sheriff. I don't think Sheriff will do as well. I feel like Sheriff, the hype thing is done. I don't think they're as good as people say they are anymore.
I'm gonna say bottom of the group.
Bottom? Ooh, that's a bit harsh.
They have lost like 11 of their starting players from the Champions League game versus Real Madrid, and yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I think the Sheriff thing is done. All right, let me read some of your messages real quick. Okay. Bold take. No English club will make the final this season. Wow. That will be very interesting. Let me just say this right now. Freiburg lost Nico Schoenberg and IDK if they have proper depth for both Bundesliga and Europa League. Union Berlin, I like them as a club with their atmosphere and signing Pivcock, but IDK with their depth. Helicopter, nice to see you. Depends on the group for Bodo Glimt, but hopefully they do well in the Conference League, but it's very hard in quality. But maybe in Conference League they can do quarterfinals again or something. Freiburg are pretty good. Yeah, we know. I know Freiburg is good, guys. Just that I just don't know if they'll have the squad to compete in both. That's what you need nowadays, and I feel like Freiburg will be more focused on Bundesliga. So if they do put their attention to the Europa League, then they could probably do very well here. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Evander from Midtjylland could go to Rangers. Interesting. Sure, lost a lot of players such as Traore. Sheriff is going to arrest their opposition.
Maybe.
Yeah. Imagine this final happens, Sebastian.
I think Bodo would have that 100%.
Wow. Yeah, Bodo. That'd be a great final though. It'd be kind of like an underdog final. It kind of felt like the Frankfurt Rangers, right? It kind of that to me was kind of like an underdog final in some ways. Because I know neither of those teams were expected to make the final of the Europa League from the beginning.
No, this is interesting. Hoiko might play United. Oof.
Oh man! Imagine Hoiko plays Bodo Glimt.
It's Josh versus Michael then.
Almighty Blues FC. Hey, nice to see you, man. Big up, bro. Big up. Yeah, welcome, man. Make sure you guys hit up the likes, man. Hit the likes. We have 8 people watching, so we should at least be at 8 likes. So, okay. So, anyways, let's move on to pot 2. Ludogorets Razgrad. What's your thoughts on them?
They're a decent team. I would say Conference League max Conference League.
Ooh, they're in pot 2 though, so that's interesting. But yeah, for me, I don't really think they'll do that. Yeah, I agree with you, to be honest. I pretty much have the same sentiment as you. Okay, let's go into the next team. The next team we have here, it is Malmo FF. This is your team. I mean, I know this is not your team, but this is your league, I guess you could say. How do you think Malmo will do, man?
Depends on what group they. If they obviously get, I could see, if they get like this group, for example, Dynamo Kiev, Midtjylland, or maybe Sheriff or Hoiko, I could see them going through as first. But the home advantage, of course, I could see them going round of 32 or round of 16.
Ooh. Yeah, for me, Malmo, man. I feel like if they get an easy group, they'll be able to do well. But for some reason, if they get like a tough group, I just don't think they'll do well. That's just my viewpoint. And if they get an easy group, they'll probably get second. But if they get like a tough group, I could see them finish third or potentially even fourth.
Or even second, because home advantage.
Home advantage, because they are good at home. To be fair, Malmo is actually pretty good at home. It's just their away form isn't good, but at home they're actually pretty decent for the most part.
They beat Sivasspor today too now.
Yeah. And I know they gave a tough game against Chelsea last season in the Champions League. So at homes, I mean, that's their stadium. So I just feel like for me, this is a team that could maybe surprise teams at home, but their away form is unknown. Now, quarterback, man, quarterback, I think they'll do well. I think quarterback's a team to sleep, not a sleep. I think it's a sleeper team. I think it's a team that could really do surprisingly well. I was impressed with them, even though they didn't make the Champions League. I think they played fantastic against Victoria Pleasant, and I think this is the team that could go far in this competition. What do you think, Sebastian?
To be honest, they're a really good team, and I know I'm gonna surprise a lot of people with where I think they might go. Um, Obviously, people will say, yeah, Carbac group stage, um, exit, and then conferencing. But I'm actually going for this is one of my long shots of this tournament. I'm gonna say quarterfinals because I'm really impressed by this team.
Yeah,
They beat
quarterfinals.
they beat Ferencváros. Of course, they beat um, who did they beat? They beat um, wait, who did they beat in the Champions League?
Yeah. Um, quarterback. Yeah. See, my issue with quarterback, Sebastian, my issue with the quarterfinal thing is that they're gonna like. I feel like they're gonna come second. I don't think they'll top the group, and they're gonna have to probably play a Champions League team. And I don't know if I fancy them against a Champions League team.
And look, they beat Lech Poznan. They kicked out Zurich, Ferencváros. Um, so
I'll say this. I'll say round of 32. They should at least make the round of 32.
mm, I will stick with my long shot of quarters.
All right, we'll see. Next we have is Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad is a pretty good team. But like I said, guys, the big issue with them is that their defense is they concede so many goals. And apparently Isaac is a rumor to leave Real Sociedad. Apparently he's
He's
going to go Newcastle.
he's
That's a
gonna
huge loss. That's gonna be a huge loss for Real Sociedad. Let me just say right now.
yeah, because he scored the last goal versus Barca.
Yeah, that could be his final goal for Real Sociedad.
Yeah, he's actually soon to be done to Newcastle.
Yeah,
He's
is the have they has terms been agreed with?
yes,
Oh wow. So we
it's
should be
only
expecting. So here we go should be coming up very soon.
mm, I hope so.
Yeah.
I
All
hope
right.
so.
Next we have is so yeah, for me Real Sociedad for me I'd say I feel like they really should be making the quarters. Actually, quarters might be a big stretch. I'll
I'm
say
gonna say
this.
hmm,
They should at least make round they should at least make round of 32. And I feel like some of those Champions League teams, the third place ones, they could beat. I feel like some of those Champions League third place teams are beatable. So I don't know, maybe round of 32, round of 16. I'm hovering around
yeah,
that range.
it's a here week. Fabrizio Romano tweeted today here, 8 hours ago. Newcastle set to sign Isaac from Susan Medical in England as clubs complete their agreement on 65 and 5 adults. Club representing here we go. So
Wow. Here we go is actually beneficial.
you know what? I'm gonna say this. Round of 32.
Ooh.
Because I feel like Isak's gonna be a huge loss for them, especially when they have no other striker who can score like 17 goals and this stuff. So I'm gonna say round of 32.
But they do have Takusa Kuba, by the way.
Oh yeah, I know. I still think round of
Yeah,
30.
we'll see about Real Sociedad. For me, if they want to go far in this competition, they have to be one of the because they have to top their group or they have to beat a Champions League team. Either one of the two has to happen.
And if they want to win the tournament, they have to sacrifice La Liga.
Oh yeah. They would. I 100% agree with you. That's too much.
And I'm not convinced that they will sacrifice La Liga for winning the Europa League, to be honest. So next team we have two French teams actually. One of them
Monaco.
is Monaco. To be honest with Monaco, I'm not sure about them.
Yeah, Monaco's a weird team, man. I feel like Monaco's a team that has a lot of potential, but they just disappoint too much, man. Like I don't know about you, but they always disappoint for me. They're always a very disappointing team. Um, yeah, I just think I just think they'll underperform because I feel like this team has enough quality to make like a quarterfinals, but knowing what they'll probably do, they'll probably make a round of 16.
I'm gonna say round of 16.
Yeah, Rennes is interesting. Pretty
I'm
similar
also
to Monaco, to be honest. I don't really have much different thoughts.
yeah, I'm gonna say with Monaco. Same
Yeah,
with PSV.
PSV Eindhoven. Now this is a good team. I think PSV. Is it a stretch to say PSV is the best team in this group? I mean, best team in the spot.
Hmm. I don't know. I feel like PSV and Monaco are likely like this, or like this, or something. I think PSV is slightly ahead. Um, Depends if you count Feyenoord in the pot two or not. So I'm gonna say PSV quarterfinals.
Oh yeah, Feyenoord. They're in pod 1 or 2. I forgot about them. Yeah. Okay, let's say this. PSV second best then, at least. Top 2, right? Yeah, I think PSV could go far in this competition, guys. If they keep their players like Sangare, Gakpo, they have to keep Gakpo because apparently I heard United is interested in Gakpo. So if they don't keep Gakpo, I don't think they'll go.
And Luke De Jong has.
Oh, Luke De Jong in the Europa League. You know, I feel like he could go havoc. He could go
Luke
havoc,
De
man.
Jong, Luke De Jong versus Ronaldo. Oof.
Oh my goodness, man. Oh man. All right, and then the final team we have here.
Final.
Well, actually, Feyenoord is pod 1 or pod 2, so we don't know if what their situation is gonna be like. I feel. What do you think? I think they'll be pod 1. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let me look at the other games. What's going on right now? So currently Olympiacos is still tied. So I think it depends whether what is Olympiacos coefficient. Let me just see this real quick. Because let's be real, Olympiacos should be in the Europa League.
Should I go through the next team?
Yeah, I guess you could do that while I'm looking at this real quick.
So I don't know. We could do Feyenoord now, but yeah.
Actually, let's look through some comments before we move on to the next pod. Okay, let me look at Olympiacos coefficient. Olympiacos is currently 41.00. Oh, so they're actually going to be above. So they actually take part 1 and Feyenoord have to settle for part 2. Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. That's if they make it, of course. So, yeah, let's go look through some comments real quick and then we'll move on to the next. But Isaac is I see Arsenal going to the final. Ooh, Arsenal, man. Personally for me, I don't think so, to be honest. I feel like they can make the final, but I don't think they'll win it. I think they'll be like the losing finalist if they do make the final. Isaac is like a baby Zlatan. Oh man, wow. What an interesting comparison. What do you think, Sebastian? I mean, you're Swedish, so and Chilean, so you can give your thoughts. I don't know. Do you agree with this or disagree?
Stop comparing him to Zlatan. Zlatan is probably in this era. Since Zlatan started football, he has always been the best striker in the world.
Best striker in the world?
Yes, he's clear of Benzema, Lewandowski, and Kane. So
interesting.
You just can't compare a human with a lion. The lion is hungry for the Champions League. I know Isaac is going to be in the Conference League or Champions League next season because Newcastle is going there, I hope. He's not a baby Zlatan. You can't compare anyone to Zlatan. Not even Pele.
Wow.
Even Pele knows Zlatan is the best.
Okay. Anyways, let's move on. As Real Sociedad is going to go far, they have Kubo and
David
Silva.
Silva. David Silva.
David Silva.
Mm.
As a Barca rival, I think Kuba is better than Rafinha. I don't know
Both
if I
have
agree with that.
amazing. To be honest, both have amazing potentials, and they can definitely reach that. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna.
What's crazy is that Zlatan is just getting started in his career.
That's true. He's like 19 or something.
Oh man, yeah, Zlatan, man, he's still young. Anyways, we're 30 minutes. Anyways, we need to wrap this up in a bit. So, around a couple of minutes, we're gonna be
Yeah.
moving on to Conference League.
Could you agree Feyenoord on the quarterfinal? Max?
Yeah, I would say so. I suppose.
So next, Dynamo Kiev. I would say round of 16.
Round of 16. I don't know. I think Dynamo Kiev is good, but like I don't know how they'll. I don't think they'll be as good as they were. So, a few seasons ago. So I think they'll struggle. I still think they'll be good enough to make the top two, but I don't think I'm not so sure if they'll top the group. Let me just say it right now. So that's just my opinion. Red Star Belgrade, very good team. I think they'll do well. I think they'll do well in this competition. I think
That
they'll.
is a round of 16 for me now.
Yeah, round of 16 for me as well. Braga for me. Braga's a good team, man. They went very far in the conference Europa League last season. They surprised me. I did not expect them to do well. And I feel like what makes Braga so good is that their home form is amazing. They're at home, they're just very good at it. So I feel like maybe I don't think they'll do as well as they did last season, but I think they'll still do well. So I'm going to say round of 16 as well.
Yeah, same. Round of 16.
Lazio.
Round of 16 as well. I'm not sure.
I think Lazio will say quarterfinals. I think they can do pretty well.
Yeah, I'm gonna still say round of 16.
All
Next
right.
one, Arsenal. Final.
The final. Ooh. For me personally, I'm gonna have. I might. I'll say semi-final for now. I'm not gonna give my winner prediction here in this video. I'll do a video later today about that. But I think they should at least make the final four.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, semi-final at least. Next, yeah. Man United.
Man United quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Roma. The final, baby.
Yes. I am Jose Mourinho.
Man, imagine if Roma wins the Europa League as well. That's going to add.
Then next season they win the Champions League.
Oh man, that would be insane. The three-peat.
That would be the best thing that ever happened to football.
Wow. Yeah, that'd be insane, man.
And we do not count Pele winning the World Cup in Sweden when he's 17. So
all right.
That's it for the Europa League.
Yeah, hold up there. Actually, when is that? Is it going to penalties, the Olympiacos game? Let me see. I think it is. Oh my goodness.
I think Apollon is going to win.
And Olympiacos are even down a man as well. Wow. Interesting. I'll release the comments real quick. My Sarri is going to terrorize Europa. Ooh, interesting. All right, we'll see. Roma will win the Europa League, according to Blake. Jose Mourinho will add a Europa League tattoo. Albert Cardenas, my code's going to show everyone in Europe how a champion plays.
Yeah, but my goat is in the Champions League, Messi.
My goal will not allow Roma to win the Europa. Oh man, Mourinho. That'd be an amazing final. Sebastian, let me just say this right. I want that final to happen. Roma Manchester United would be a great final.
I don't think Ronaldo will be in the Europa League. I think he will go to either Sporting or Marseille.
Okay.
Soon.
Yeah, that would be a great final, man. Roma versus Manchester United. I would love to see that, man. That would be an amazing final. Oh, man.
Should we move on to UECL?
Yeah, that'd be crazy, man. Yeah, I would love to see that, man. I would love to see a Roma Man United final, man. All right, so I think that's going to be it for the Europa League. Currently, Olympiacos 1-1 against 2-2 on aggregate against Apollon. It looks like it's going to go to penalties, so we will see what happens there. We will come back to this real quick. Actually, let's just do our preview for that anyway. What do you expect for Apple? Let's say they make it. Let's just look for both teams real quick. So let's say Apple makes it. What's their coefficient? I think they'll be. What pod will they be in?
4.
Do you think they'll be 4? Yeah, for me personally, if Apple makes it, I think they'll probably be pod 4, in which I don't think they'll do well. Now, if Olympiacos do make the Europa League, then I will say that they should be aiming for the knockout stage, and I'll probably say around a 32 exit, in my opinion. Okay, so I think we're done with the Europa League there. Okay, so let me go ahead and move on to Conference League. Okay.
Yeah, the Conference League. Here we go again.
Alrighty. So we're gonna be looking at the Wikipedia page.
I won't be nice to one team.
Yeah, we know. All right, pod 4. So here are the teams we have. We have Gil Balkany, 1.633. Yeah, group stage exit. RFS.
Group stage exit.
Yeah, probably group stage exit as well. Munich.
I would say they might get second.
Ooh, potentially. George Gedens.
Fourth, dead last.
Wow.
They got in the group. I bloody hate them. Yeah, I said congrats when they went through. I said congrats. And then everyone started to say, our team is better, yeah. I hope they fail. I don't care about the ranking of Sweden or something like this coefficient thing. I want them to be quiet and get fourth. Trash team also.
Now Slugberg.
Group stage. Exit.
Yeah, I don't know about them. Slovako.
Should have been AAK, but anyways. To be honest, they are a Czech Republican team. Their league is like over 10 positions over Allsvenskan. They were not easy team. They're a really good team. Look out for them. They're gonna advance to the next round.
Yeah, I feel like Slovako could be Slovako would be a dark horse, to be honest.
If AIK was there, I probably would have said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna win the whole thing." So
yeah, see, Slovako is weird. I feel like they could get second, potentially in a group.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, and then Lech was on.
Sorry, I'm not impressed by them. I'm gonna say they still go through.
Yeah, Lech was on. I don't think they've been a great. Polish teams in general just haven't been good in Europe in particular. Then Dnipro won.
I'm gonna say they go through.
Ooh. So what would you say is the strongest team from that pot? To be honest with you, I would say Slovako is strongest. The best team in my opinion.
Yeah, I would say Slovakia. But if AIK was there, I would have still said AIK. So.
Oh man. Oh my goodness. Would you wait, hold up.
What?
Oh, never mind. Wait, okay. They're doing penalties right now. And so Olympiacos Apollon is going through penalties right now. I'm keeping this up to date because we'll be talking about these teams in a bit. Then Vaduz, man, Vaduz. Imagine Vaduz actually makes it makes it to the Conference League round of 16.
You know what?
Round of 32.
This is the most insane prediction I have so far. I'm gonna say Vaduz at least quarterfinals. I believe in this team. And you know, people will say, "Oh, they will get dead last," but watch them prove Not the haters, but let's
Yeah,
see.
they did. They did, and I forgot what team they eliminated. They eliminated Austrian team,
Yes, Rapid Wien.
Rapid Wien. That's
I
a team
think
that made it far in the conference league. I think didn't they make
I
like the round
think
of 16?
I think they could give teams problems, huge problems.
Yeah, give it up to Badus, man. What an impressive achievement. Honestly, I don't think they'll make it. I don't think they'll do as well as you're saying, but I think they won't be like a last place team. I think they'll finish like third potentially in the group, maybe even a second.
Mm.
Yeah, Sivaspor. What's your thoughts upon them?
I don't think they're a good team at all.
Yeah, another
I
Turkish
think
team.
I'm gonna say group stage exit.
Ooh, all right, man. Shamrock Rovers,
Group stage exit.
maybe third potentially.
Mm.
But yeah, group stage
Yeah.
exit. Harten Mittelen, Scottish
Hearts.
team.
Hearts. I'm gonna say.
Oh, it's Hearts. Sorry,
I'm
I'll
gonna
just say
say
Hearts.
they advance from the group.
Ooh, interesting. Austria Wien. Austria
Group
Wien.
stage exit.
Ooh, Zalgiris. I think Zalgiris is decent.
They had. I think they will get. Wait, is it round of 32 after group stage?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say round of.
Well, round of 32 is for second place teams. Any team I finish second in the group.
And then it's round of 16.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say round of 16. I think they will get second, go to the round of 32, and win that. And
Yeah,
get the.
remember in the round of 32, they'll play a Europa League team. Third place team.
I think Salgris could be a team that could do something. Next team, Anderlecht.
Yeah, Zalgiris, I think they could do well. I'm going to say round of 32 max, though. I don't think they'll be able to beat the Europa League team. Anderlecht.
Round of 16, I guess. They have a good squad. So.
Yeah, potentially. I actually could see them. I could see them making a round of 16. Nice, man. Nice.
You know what? I'm gonna say maximum semifinal.
Ooh, Nice. Nice is a really decent team, guys. I think it's a team that could go far in the Conference League.
Mm.
My only issue is that they lost their coach. I think that's going to be the biggest setback for them.
Next team, Slovan Bratislava.
Yeah, wait. Before we look into part 2 and part 1, I do want to look at some of the comments real quick. What's up, FB7 Games? Nice to see you here, man. Your only mod is here. Wow, man, you're my only mod, man. That's kind of sad. Currently
Is
in the
he?
chat. What do you say?
Is he like the only mod, or do you have more?
No, he's like the only mod that's like currently on the chat. I know you're also mod too. That's what I meant to say.
Mm.
I'm gonna say good evening wins the Conference League. Okay, that's a good shout. Apua missed twice, by the way, and Olympiacos missed as well. So let me see what's going on in the Olympiacos game. So has Olympiacos made it through?
Yes.
It's 3. Yeah, I think they made it through.
So Apollon Limassol, I'm gonna say group stage.
Yeah, Apollon. Yeah, for me, group stage exit. Okay, let me see the other games been over. So Slovan Bratislava won on penalties and RFS won on penalties as well. Okay, interesting. So now let's talk about Slovan Bratislava.
I think they have a good team. They have Barsegian, who's a very good Armenian player. I'm gonna say round of 32. I genuinely think round of 32.
Yeah.
I think they're better than most of the pot 3 teams and pot 4 teams. They're not better than Nice and Anderlecht, of course, but they're a good team.
Yeah, they're a decent team. I think they could maybe make, I'll say round of 16, to be honest. Hapoel Beersheva.
It's funny how they have beer in the name.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go for round of 32.
Round of 32. Okay, that's decent, I guess. Now FC Köln.
Quarterfinals.
Yeah, I really like this Köln team. I think they could do well. I think they'll go in for the Conference League, to be honest, because like this is like a once in a lifetime competition, and I feel like Gladbach and Wolfsburg will really reinforce, and potentially Frankfurt as well. So that's why I think Cologne will give it their best effort. Fiorentina, man, I think Fiorentina could do very well in this competition.
Maximum semifinal.
Yeah, I'd say quarters. I'd say round of 16 should be the bare minimum for them. Quarterfinal, I'll say they'll go. FCSB.
Group stage.
Wow, group stage. That is a crazy. Yeah, I'm not really been that impressed with them. So I'll
Molde.
agree with you.
Molde.
Mold.
I'm gonna say round of 32.
Mold round of 32. Okay, and then finally our final team from Pot 2, CFR Cluj.
Group stage.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. This might come as a very hot take. Many of you guys might be mad at me saying this. I just don't think I don't trust Cluj anymore. I really don't. And I think they won't do well.
I think they will finish at the bottom because they don't score a lot. Thus, they will consider a lot of goals versus these big teams.
Yeah, CFR Cluj, not very, very good.
You can look at the comments before we begin with the pot.
Yeah.
And West Ham is in pot. No, they're in Europa League. Are they?
Yeah. Wait, what do you say?
No. Oh, West Ham. Oh, yeah, they're in conference.
I think West Ham will be pot 1.
Mm.
As this update, let me go and refresh this real quick. Yeah. So which team did we did? We already took Apple. Oh, they're actually pot 2. Actually, interesting here.
To be honest, I would say I said Apple on group stage, so that's why.
Yeah, let's go, man. Okay, let's go look some of the comments real quick. Lubeck is missed. Apple missed 3 times low. Fiorentina will do well. I think, I agree with it. I think Fiorentina will do great, to be honest.
I think they're a great team, to be honest.
Alrighty. Let's move on to the final pot.
Hammers. You know what? West Ham, I'm going to go straight for it. Maximum final.
West final?
Maximum.
I don't know, man. West Ham have been kind of looking bad in the Premier League. What's going on with them in the Premier League?
I think they will go all in on the Conference League. Because they feel like they could win it. This is the time they can win a trophy. No disrespect to them, but they don't win a lot. So I think this is the chance they have. So I think they'll go all in.
Yeah, potentially. Actually, but I don't know, man. What's going on with West Ham in the Premier League? Because I've been looking. They've been terrible so far. They've lost like 3 games, I think. They've been dreadful. What is wrong with them? So, they might go all in for your Conference League just because, like, with the way they're playing. I don't know, man. I think West Ham should definitely do well. I think they'll do well. It'll be interesting to see how David Moyes concentrates on this competition. But yeah, I'd say for me, semis should be the bare minimum for them. Partizan.
Quarterfinals at least.
Yeah, Partizan's a good team, guys. I like this team from Serbia.
Didn't they get quarterfinals last season?
I think they got knocked out by Feyenoord. Am I wrong saying that?
Yeah, I think it was.
I think it was round of 16. That was the game round of 16, I think. And then I think hold on. Yeah, round of 16. Because I think Feyenoord played against, if my memory serves me right, I think Fiorentina. Why do you keep saying Fiorentina? Feyenoord, I think they played against, what was the team? What was the team in quarterfinals? Slavia Praha, I think. And I think they played against Partizan round of 16. You guys can correct me in the chat. Partizan, I'd say round of 16 should be the minimum for them. Istanbul Başakşehir.
I would say round of 16.
Yeah, round of 16. I like the makeup of this team. And honestly, I think this is the best hope for a Turkish team in Europe this season. So this is the best chance, man. I mean, so you got to hope on this team, man. Yeah, I'd say round of 16. Ghent. I think they do well.
Round of 16 or quarterfinals.
Yeah, I'm gonna surprise you and say quarterfinals.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards quarterfinal more than round 6. I'm gonna go for quarterfinals. Next we have AZ Alkmaar from Netherlands. So I'm gonna go straight up. I think at least semi-final or quarterfinal.
Yeah.
So what about you?
AZ Alkmaar. Oh, you mean wait? Do you mean Ghent or AZ? Oh yeah, AZ. Sorry, right?
Easy, easy,
Yeah, AZ.
easy.
I'll say round of 16.
Ooh. Next we have Slavia Prague. Of course, the final is in Prague, Prague, or Praha, or whatever.
I think it's
So
Slavia
it's
Prague. I think that's how you pronounce.
in Slavia Prague. The final is in their stadium. So
Oh, that's very interesting. Very interesting.
I'm gonna say at least final because I feel like they will get more motivated to go to the final, or at least to the final. So, where do you have?
Slavia Praha. This is a weird team. I feel like it's a team that has enough potential, but they always like. I don't know. I feel like they haven't. I feel like they've been kind of disappointed the last couple of seasons. Like, especially at home. Their home form has just been weird. Like their away form is actually decent, but their home form is just not good. So I'll say. This is difficult. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, on this one. I think I'm going to say round of 16. That should be the minimum, I'd say. But they should be. I'd say quarterfinals. This should be their target. But I think round of 16 should be the minimum. Basel. Yeah, I like the make of this Basel team. And Mohamed Salah used to play there.
And John Sommer. So, you know
Yeah.
what? My friends support this team, and I hope they do very well, to be honest. I'm gonna surprise a lot of people here. I think they will do better than last edition of the conference league. I'm gonna say either semi-final or one of the finalists.
Yeah. Ooh, semifinals. That'd be crazy, man. That'd be amazing for Basel.
Either semi-final or final.
I'm gonna say quarters for now, but
Ooh.
and Villarreal, man, Unai Emery, you better win this, man. You better win this.
They are the favorites for this.
Oh yeah, they're the favorites. Like even I look at those Europa League teams, and Villarreal should still win it. I mean, remember when they made it to the Champions League semifinal? Like if they don't win the Conference League, it kind of looks really bad, in my opinion. So
Imagine if United goes to the Conference League.
oh man, it won't happen. It won't happen.
And Arsenal and Roma.
Nah, it won't happen, man. It won't happen.
But we all want United to go down.
Yeah, I know. It's easy for us to make fun of United, but come on, they're not going to the Conference League, man. They're pot one, man. They're not going to go down.
I hope someone clips that, and when they do, they show you that clip.
All right, so yeah, that's going to be it, man. So like I said, we did a relatively short stream. This is actually interesting. Yeah. Let me go turn the lights on. Okay, there we go. Just needed to. Just turn the lights on. It's a bit too dark for my liking. So yeah, make sure you guys like the stream. So let's see how many likes we're at. We're at 7 likes. Let's try to get 10 likes, guys. And let me read some of your comments, guys. Read some of your comments. Basil's pretty good. They have the guy Mo Salah. True. Yeah. Is there like another Mo Salah?
No, they have Mo Salah legit.
Wow. Oh my goodness. I didn't even realize this. Arno Camas, a Barca Academy player, plays there. Wow, I didn't even know that.
Carnos or something.
Yeah.
But I believe in this Basel team.
Yeah, Basel looks good, man. I like the player. They got a Dortmund player as well, Bradley Flink, and then Adam Shazlazi. And then Marin Hitz plays there. Wow, interesting.
Yeah. I kind of have a bit of a spot for. I kind of have a little bit spot for this team, and I also kind of support them because of my friend. He supports them also.
Yeah. Abokanes, I know, right? He carries Basel all the way semifinals. Ooh, semifinals.
The semifinal, final.
Yeah, remember Slavia Prague drew Barcelona. Their coach news is they're going to get destroyed. Oh yeah, I remember the memes, man. I remember that time, man. And it's crazy to say this, guys, but I actually think Slavia was actually our toughest test in that group. Like we actually struggled against Slavia most in that group of all teams. Like we like even Inter and Dortmund were easier than them, which is really saying something. So
I think this Conference League season could be very interesting.
so that'll be top
Better
score.
than
Emery should win if he's won Europa with the side. Yeah, if Emery can win the Europa League, there should be no question he can't win the Conference League.
yeah,
Emery should win because he's known to have a good European record. How
but
about
we never
Korbek
know.
in Euro League? Wait, what?
But we never know.
Oh, Korbek to win the Europa League. If they drop, like, do you mean like if Korbek drops down to the Conference League, can they win it?
Yes, I believe. So
I think they could make it far, but I don't think they can win it.
why not? Why not?
I just feel like like the teams like West Ham, Basel, Villarreal, Slavia potentially, AZ Alkmaar.
If you make Europe, you could win the tournament.
Who knows, man? I don't know, man.
Unless you're ALK and go out.
Oh my goodness.
What?
This might be the comment of the stream. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I gotta start this, man. This is too good. That is too good, man. That is too good. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I legit don't get it.
Oh man. Oh man.
And then,
Okay, let's move on. Okay, United's a sinking ship. There's only one floating, and it's reserved for my goat. Yeah, United, man. What's going on with them? But guys, United did win against Liverpool, so maybe United's back, guys.
We don't need to talk about that yet. Anyways, Barca Bayern again. I can look forward to that.
But I think Fiorentina should be watched out for. Yeah, Fiorentina, man. Look out for that team, man. Look out for that team. I think it's a team that could definitely surprise people.
And look out for Vaduz. FC Vaduz. Look out.
Oh yeah, Vaduz. And oh my goodness, I just forgot. Remember, John Kevin Augustine plays for Basel. He was a great striker in career mode.
Mm.
So
yeah, he's a good player on career mode.
Yeah, I don't know about real life, but in career mode he's good.
Real life is kind of good. So.
Yeah, interesting, man. We will see what happens indeed. Like I said, man, let's see what you guys are saying. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Before we head out though, I do want to ask you this question. Looking at the Champions League groups, which of the teams do you think which of the teams do you think have like a very good chance to win the Europa League? Let's say if they drop down. Like look at the Champions League group real quick.
From what?
Like this season's Champions League groups.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what the heck? Why is the Champions League coming? So we're doing this thing as the last thing for today, and then we'll head out after this. Okay, why is the table not seen? Wait, why the tables and the teams aren't shown?
Go and subscribe to my channel also.
Okay. Actually, let me just do this real quick. We'll just do this right here. Oh, right here. Actually, we can just look at it. Here's the draw right here. Okay, so let's go look at this real quick. So, do you think that Ajax Napoli could win the Europa League if they drop down?
I think
Rangers potentially.
I think most of them. Obviously, if Juve, I don't think Juve can win the Europa League if they drop down.
Yeah. Okay, which is the team like from Pot A? I mean, Group A. For me personally, I'd say Rangers have a good chance.
Yeah, I say all of them.
Okay, decent, fair enough, I guess. Yeah, I think all of them can win Europa League. What about Group B?
I say only 3 teams: Porto, Atletico, and Leverkusen.
Yeah, for me, I would say Atletico Madrid's the best shout, and I would say Porto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would say if Chelsea somehow dropped to the Europa League, that would be hilarious. Shout out to Theodore, by the way, Chelsea fan.
Good thing Theodore's not here, man.
If Chelsea dropped down, I think they could win it.
Okay, so let's be serious. Do you think RB Salzburg down Zagreb can win Europa League?
No.
I agree with you. Okay. What about Shakhtar and Celtic?
Shakhtar probably.
I don't think either team can do it, to be honest. Okay. Inter Milan, Victoria Pleasant.
Why do you think? Well, why do you say like that? Do you not trust in Inter to get second?
All right, fine. Barcelona, Inter, Victoria Pleasant.
I would say both of Barca and Inter.
Okay, fair enough. Group D. Now,
I would say Frankfurt, Sporting, and Marseille. I feel like Spurs is gonna walk this group because the team they have. I'm gonna say Sporting, Marseille, and Frankfurt could win it.
Yeah, for me personally, I think all four of those teams can win the Europa League. To be honest, actually, I don't know about Sporting anymore because Sporting have sold they sold Matthew Nunes. I think that's a big big player they lost.
And the next one, either Sevilla or.
Nah, I don't. I know it's easy for us to say Sevilla, but I don't think Sevilla's winning the Europa League. Dude, they've fallen. They're not as good as they used to be, and Dortmund is not winning the Europa League either. They're not going to do it.
No, I have a feeling Sevilla is gonna do something that we don't like. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to give my predictions here, guys, because that ruins the prediction video I'm going to do next week. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't think any of the teams can win the Europa League. Maybe Copenhagen actually. Maybe Copenhagen might. Still, probably no. Then PSG, Juventus, Benfica, Maccabi Haifa. I can see Juventus or Benfica winning the Europa League. To be honest.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but Maccabi Haifa, they won't win the Europa League if you're being honest.
Yeah.
Sorry to any Maccabi Haifa fan, but that's the way it is, to be honest. And
yeah, man.
Maybe who knows? They might do a madness and win that group.
Oh man. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Like I said, guys, that wraps up about our preview for today. I just wanted to ask Sebastian about the Europa Champions League teams real quick that could win the Europa League. So tomorrow, as I said, there'll be a live stream for the watch along. Then when I get back from class, I'll try to put it at maybe 1 p.m. my time. I don't know what time I'll be back. We'll try to do the I'll do my reaction to the draws for around an hour or so. It'll be interesting indeed. So like I said, make sure you guys make sure you guys subscribe to the channel to get notified. Obviously, turn notifications on for this video. Like this video if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new, and comment down below your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you guys check out my email in the description below, and of course check out Sebastian's channel as well. And let me go ahead and read some of your final comments, and we'll head out here for real this time. So Juventus or Sevilla, Juventus or Inter, Napoli can make it far. Ajax will somehow flop. I think Benfica, Ajax / Villarreal run. But if Barca drops down again, I think this will be the time to win the Europa League with all the signings. Sporting also sold Polinia. And yeah, okay. So I think that's all the comments for today. So like I said, last comment, then we'll head out. So big up, guys. Big up Albert, man. Big up Albert. So thank you guys for watching the stream. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.